right? The use of the ice cream truck passing on this block. Okay. Um, I talk about it when the weather starts getting warm, even though it's not even that warm today, right? I think it's 57 degrees outside. All right, but I talk about the use of the ice cream truck, right? The use of the ice cream truck is to jab at you as a TI for exposing what it is that they're doing, right? By trying to let me put it a different way, right? They want you to accept what it is that you're doing if you're a male TI, because then you're a man, right? So you know you accept being microchip, you accept being harassed, you accept being poisoned, you accept being drugs, because you are a man uh, um, for allowing us to do that, right? Based on a false narrative that they created, based on the lies and manipulation they've done to you as well as the people around you, right? So you're supposed to accept that, right? You're supposed to say, okay, fine, whatever you say I did, what have you, fine, I'll just accept it. No. And then when you start to talk about it, particularly when you start to expose them in a certain way, then they'll use the fire truck. So the fire trucks. They'll another aspect is the use of the ice cream truck. So if you look at an ice cream truck, right? Remember I talk about certain words that they use that they program you with, and using uh, things outside of the environment, right? Whether it be car license plate numbers with words or numbers on it, um, name brand clothing brands, the symbols on clothing brands, True Religion, Levi's, Champion, you know, um, also the use of the American flag as a logo on clothing, stuff like that, right? So certain words. So in the ice cream truck, the name ice cream truck. When you look at the back of an ice cream truck or the sign of an ice cream truck, it's particularly the ones we have here in New York. It says Mr. Softy. So usually, what will happen is that whenever I expose them in such a way, right, or expose the people who they're manipulating, then they will sell out the ice cream truck. Okay. Now it's about minutes to 2, so school is not okay. So yeah, school's out. School is out. It's 2:49. My daughter's in after school, so she's there till 4. All right. But I didn't hear the ice cream truck yesterday. Neither Friday. Friday was warmer than this. Actually, yesterday was pretty. Yesterday was in the. It was supposed to be 40 something degrees, but it felt like in the mid 50s, like it does today. All right. But when I expose certain things, they'll do this. Okay, they'll send the ice cream truck. Like I said, I've studied what it is that they're doing, understanding how they use these things, how they try to manipulate you, how they try to condition you to allow them to do what it is that they do to you, and using your manhood, or you're not a man, or you're a little boy, or if you're a female TI, you're not a woman, you're a little girl, right? It's to allow them to abuse you and to get you to believe that it's okay for them to do it because then you're a man, right? And when you complain about it and when you expose what it is, then you're a boy or you're a woman or you're a girl, right? That is called manipulation, using dark psychological tactics and methods, psychology, to get you to accept the bad. And whenever I do something that's you know good, whenever I particularly whenever we donate computers throughout the year, donate about 2 computers a year. Hold on a second. Okay. So as I was saying, so this is some of the things that they do. So in some of my videos, you guys see actually quite a bit of my videos, you hear people walk past me saying, "Oh boy," that sort of thing. I've talked about this before, right? How they would say those type of things, even in my house, right? My sister. And coincidentally, I was getting dressed this morning. She was there. She did not knock on my door or anything like that. She pushed my mail under the door, which she's never done. Because again, the reason why I also continue to do my videos is because I know that they watch my videos. I have somebody watch my videos, and then actually my grandniece, my nephew's daughter, right, went and looked at my videos. And again, but teenagers who have no respect, this is what they do. Again, when they're raised with mothers with no fathers in the house, or even if there's a father in the house, the father is effeminized, because that's what black women do to men, because they don't like masculine men. Black men, they don't like, so they raise their son, they effeminize their son, right? So they're raising feminine men, right? And then they emasculate their girls, all right? And so as they get older, there is no attraction beyond the physical, right? And again, that's the problem. But the white supremacists have done a damn good job of manipulating, particularly black women in particular, into raising sons and daughters that don't interact with other people in a positive and good way. All right. So I'll give you an example. I watched a video of a guy who his son mother asked him for $700 to pay her light bill. Right. So he realized something was wrong. He's like, why your light bill $700? So he goes, he calls the electric company, to find out that the bill is only $160 something, pays it, call her and told her he paid the light bill, right? And she says she called him a bitch. So these women would lie to get money from men. And the reason why I bring that up, because Saturday I called Pam, and she was telling me that the light bill was $700. I'm like, how your light bill $700? How your light bill $700? Like you think I'm stupid. She forget that I went to college for computer engineering, right? And in terms of understanding that there's no way your light bill can be $700, okay? I built these computers for our kids, right? So I know even when because they don't play games during the week. So on the weekend, even if they're on the computer, each of them on the computer and these are low powered PC, right? Meaning that, they're not like my daughter power supply 500 watts, which don't really need 500 watts. My son is 550 watts, which you don't really need. My home theater PC is 500 watts, which again, it's not a lot, because when you use your computer, you're not using all that wattage. Okay. So when you're watching videos, you're not playing games, each of these computers use probably about 30 watts. Or let's just say if it's 40 watts, right? The use of the computer throughout the month doesn't your light bill should not electricity bill is no way $700, and of course it isn't, because what she does is that she doesn't pay the electricity bill month after month. She waits and waits and waits until she get a notice of that they're going to turn off the electricity. That then after months and months of those bills accumulating, then she's like, oh, I got my light bill is this and that. Says, yeah, because you've been ignoring your light bill because you have other things, right? So like I said, she just came back from vacation with the kids on a cruise, right? And then next month going on a trip to Mexico, right? Which is fine. It's your money. Do whatever you want to do with it, but don't complain about your electric bill being high when you're not paying it. All right. So I said to her, I said, you know what? I'll give you money towards the electric bill. Which again, I shouldn't do this, because this is her house. She already told me this is her house. I can't tell what to do in her house. And you guys see, I'm cleaning up, right? Okay. Compared to how it was, I still got some more work to do. All right, a lot more work to do, because I gotta go through the socks and pair them together, and I'll put those clothes in those containers right there, because I don't know. She took all these clothes out of my daughter's drawer and just left them all over the place. So, but right? Whenever I tell you, hey, don't come in the living room with your shoes on because I just finished cleaning and I just mopped the floor, you tell me this is your house. I can't tell you what to do with your house. But yet, you telling me this what? To pray on my goodness? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you a nurse. You're the head of your department. Right? I'm on disability. But these women, because of my situation, will take advantage of it. Right? And then when you say something about what is it they're doing, they say you're verbally abusing them. This is what I'm talking about. This is how they've been conditioned and they've learned to play that game, particularly with us as black men. Right? What I'm doing, she won't do. She'll spend 10 minutes, walk away, go into her bedroom. That's why her bedroom looked the way it is. Now imagine all those clothes, right? I spent an entire week cleaning her bedroom. My bad back. And then come back. Then she comes back from vacation. And within 2 weeks, it's back to the way it looked. And I'm not kidding. I'm not being extreme. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being extreme. I literally pack stuff up in bags and say, hey, go through them one by one. Right? Take out what you need. What you don't need, you can donate. Nope. She threw everything out on the floor. Underwears all on the floor. Bras all on the floor. And again, keep telling her, this environment is not a good environment for our kids' mental state. So when our daughter act like she does, and she's complaining, and I said to her, I said, look at the disconnect. That you can't even see how your behavior, what you do, what you don't do, affects her directly and indirectly. Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.